ऑपरेशन सिंदूर 22 अप्रैल को पहलगाम में हुए विभत्स आतंकवादी हमले के शिकार मासूम नागरिकों व उनके परिवारों को न्याय देने के लिए लॉन्च किया गया था। इस कार्रवाई में 9 टेररिस्ट कैंप्स को टारगेट किया गया और पूरी तरह से इसे बर्बाद किया गया।
Early on Wednesday morning, India witnessed history not just in military action but in who told the story. At the National Media Center in New Delhi, Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri wasn't the only face of India's response to the Pahalgam terror attack. Accompanying him were 2 women officers, Indian Army's Colonel Sofiya Qureshi and Indian Air Force's Wing Commander Vyomika Singh. In a clear and powerful message, these 2 decorated officers briefed the nation on Operation Sindoor, which was a swift and precise 25-minute strike against terror targets in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. So who are these 2 women that the Modi government chose to disclose details of Operation Sindoor? Let's find out. Colonel Sofiya Qureshi, an officer of the Indian Army's Signal Corps, the 44-year-old Colonel Sofiya was one of the 11 women officers whose achievements were highlighted by the Supreme Court in its landmark 2020 judgment on gender parity in the Army's top positions. The judgment dismissed the government's arguments against granting women command appointments and specifically acknowledged the accomplishments of these 11 female officers. The court said women officers of the Indian Army have brought laurels to the force. And of course, Sofiya Qureshi was among those recognized. Colonel Qureshi holds the rare distinction of being the first woman officer to lead an Indian Army contingent in a major multinational military exercise. In February and March of 2016, then a 35-year-old Lieutenant Colonel, she led the Indian Army's 40-member contingent in a monthly national exercise. The multinational field training exercise, FTX Exercise Force 18, involved ASEAN Plus countries and was the largest ground forces exercise ever conducted on Indian soil at that point of time. It was based on the themes of humanitarian mine action and peacekeeping operations. Colonel Qureshi also served in the United Nations peacekeeping operations in Congo way back in 2006 and has been associated with peacekeeping ops for over 6 years. Her leadership in the exercise came after being selected from a pool of peacekeeping trainers. When asked about leading the contingent, she said, and I quote, "I feel proud, of course." Her message to young women in the armed forces was, work hard for the country and make everyone proud. During the time, the Army commander of the Southern Command, the late General Bipin Rawat, who later became the Army Chief and India's first Chief of Defence Staff, praised her. He had remarked, "In the Army, we believe in equal opportunity and equal responsibility. There is no difference between male and female officers. She was chosen not because she is a woman, but because she has the abilities and the leadership qualities to shoulder the responsibility." Colonel Qureshi holds a postgraduate degree in biochemistry. She hails from Vadodara in Gujarat and comes from a family with a strong military tradition, which is her grandfather served in the Indian Army and her father was an army religious teacher. She joined the Indian Army through the Officers Training Academy in 1999 and is married to Major Tajuddin Qureshi of the Mechanized Infantry. And next up, we have Vyomika Singh, a helicopter pilot in the Indian Air Force. Singh was commissioned into the Indian Air Force on the 18th of December 2004 as part of the 21st Short Service Commission Women Flying Pilot Course and was promoted to the rank of Wing Commander on the 18th of December 2017. Specializing in helicopter operations, she has logged over 2,500 flying hours on Chetak and Cheetah helicopters, and in 2021, she participated in a tri-services all-women mountaineering expedition to Mount Manirang, which is one of the highest peaks of Himachal Pradesh, nestled at the border of Kinnaur and Spiti districts, demonstrating her resilience and dedication.